Hi everybody, welcome to your weekly Aries reading. This reading is for the week of February 18th to February 24th. And as you guys know, that span is going to be from a Monday to Sunday. Okay, guys, let's jump in. Yay! So I'm in Aries, so I'm always looking forward to seeing what's coming up for me. All right, let's jump right in. So this week, Aries, dear God, this week, disaster averted. Okay, now let's jump right into these cards to see what's going on. So first of all, I pulled these three cards, and then I did these, and then I did these, and then I did this for the storyline. Now what I'm seeing here going on this week is that there's going to be some kind of major shakeup in your life, in your environment, that you are pretty much going to get what do we call it? It's not a get out of jail free card or a lifeline, something like that. You're going to get advanced warning, and so therefore you are actually going to be saved from destruction. So wow, right? It's very strange and very weird, but I'm nervous and happy at the same time. Take a look at this card. In fact, I'll show you all three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so take a look at these three cards. When I look at this card, Archangel Michael, we all know and love, right? When I see this card, this tells me that you, Aries, you are going to be receiving a lifeline. Your angels are stepping up this week for something. They are literally going to come in, swoop you up, protect you, and I really feel like this is a physical protection. It could be financial as well, it could be whatever, but it really feels like physical. Physical in what sense? Like whatever this is, it could be an earthquake, it could be a fire, it could be whatever it is for whoever it is. It's something that's a major shakeup that's going to affect a lot of people in your environment, but not you, like literally. So what I see on this card is Archangel Michael with his nice fiery heart pulling these kids. This is you. Whether you're male or female, that's you. It's like pulling them in and holding them because there's going to be a major shakeup coming around, and they're saying that this major shakeup is actually going to work in your favor. So imagine this major shakeup. The whole foundation is like nature's way or God's way or I keep wanting to say the word science's way. Science? Well, okay, we'll just go with that. Science's way. It's just fate's way, whatever. Something's way of clearing out. So imagine this as being the Tower card, that it's going to clear out. But with the Tower card, we all know that when we get that Tower card, we know something's going to go down, okay, and we're going to be in it. But in this case, imagine this tower, imagine you as being here, but then you being carted away, and then the Tower card happening exactly where you were, okay? It's that moment when you get on the wrong plane, and then you find out your plane went down, or something to that effect. So they're coming to take you out of it. And then after, it's going to break down something though. And after, they're going to rebuild for you. This is the Architect, okay? So what these three cards tell me together is that Aries, for this week, you, if not yet, for this week, you are going to narrowly miss. It's going to seem like a narrow miss, but obviously if I'm telling you about it now, then it means it's planned. But it's going to seem like you've narrowly averted this disaster because your angels are literally removing you from a situation that's about to go down. But what's going to happen is that place or that thing is going to clear away energy, clear away structures. The angels are saying that's it. So yes, thanks angels. And in that very same place is going to be rebuilt. Something that's going to be awesome, and you're going to be benefiting from that rebuilding. Okay, so let's put these loving cards back the way we found them, because the energy is important. Placement. Okay, there. All right, so let's look here, and it's weird because this same mini theme is repeated here and here and here, so, you know. All right, let's take a look. So, my dear Aries, including myself, amen, this week, you might find yourself really stepping into a whole new way of viewing life. You may have a new meaning to life come up for you. You may have a huge change of opinion. Something is going to come into your mind that's going to help you to make a decision about something. or accept something or change the course of action, whatever this thought that's going to come to you. And I feel that it's going to come to you. It's not necessarily like someone's going to say it to you, or even if they've been saying it, it's going to come to you and you're going to make that decision. Whatever that decision is, your angels and your spirit guides are behind you 100%. They're literally pushing you into that direction. Now, take a look here. I feel that this perspective shift that you end up taking is going to be one that is going to be kind of different from what you usually do. It's going to be a strong one where you resolve to do it. That's because they're back here, see your guides. But I'm seeing here in this hand right here that it's almost like this new decision or this new course of action that you're going to take is going to be one that didn't originate with you in particular. It's almost like someone probably in your environment had been telling you about it or had been giving you information about it. It's almost like a proposal. And it doesn't necessarily mean a marriage proposal. In fact, I'm not really seeing love in this reading, but of course it could be in a love situation. This is going down. It could be business. It could be natural disaster. It could be anything. But there is a change in perspective and a change in course of action. Very important to remember, those two are going to be linked. And it's going to be one where, like, you've heard it before, so a friend has been trying to get you to do that. Like, even if it's like, hey, you need to invest in this stock, just do it. And one day you wake up and you decide to do it. All right. So this new situation, this new course of action and perspective is going to put you in a vantage point. It's almost like you're going to be thinking clearer. And I think that this situation is like that. It's probably going to be that thing that manifests in our third, in our physical world, that constitutes you following it and following it right outside of the disaster that is going to take place in whatever company or environment or home or family or relationship that you currently, or friendship circle that you currently find yourself. A very interesting read. Now take a look at this card. I feel that once you receive this information and you make this perspective change, you're going to be out. You're going to be following. So let's sharpen that if we can. Take a look at this little flame on the top of his head. That's inspiration. So with this new idea, you're going to charge ahead and follow on that path, and Spirit is confirming that. Yay! Follow on that path, and behind here is the area behind here on this side of the card. Let's just imagine it continues. Is what's going to go down, the issue. You're going to walk right past it, okay? Actually, this could be it as well. You get the point. Like, this is going to blow. Let's imagine that volcano is going to blow, and you're going to follow another course of action, and it's going to end up taking you out of range of that. So look for inspiration this week. I'm feeling for you not to worry. I feel that you literally cannot miss this thing. So if you guys are like, oh no, what if I can't hear Spirit, or oh no, I wanted to, go and into, silence and then not, talk to anybody. No, you'll get the warning. Now, here's you arriving where you ended up going, right? So imagine you're heading off and you arrive here. Maybe you can think of it as in these mountains. You're well out of that area that's going to blow. In fact, you can see the change in the images, right? Now, here's you out in wherever you are, missing this situation. Now, look in the background. Those are towers, right? Here's you sitting pretty with that information you've received or that thing that you're focusing on now. And in the background, right here in the background, is that place you just left completely going through its tower moment. So you're out here completely disconnected from that situation. Ergo, you are safe. That's how that works. So let's move on. Let's follow this storyline. This row is supposed to go into a little bit more detail. So this week, what I'm seeing is, yes, definitely you're going to get a message or some kind of divine intervention, literally rushing in. That's why we have the Chariot card, literally rushing in. You receive that information or that intervention, and that's it, with that little beam right there. And that information is going to clear something up for you in your mind to the point that you're going to make a decision and take a course of action that may seem unorthodox or just whatever. You're going to have a resolve that's strong to do something, and you're going to move forward. I'm going to be honest, I'm really feeling like for some natural disaster. And I don't want to say natural disaster like, oh my God, we're all dying. So please, no triggers. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. It could be an environmental thing. It could be anything, though. All right. This is you with that information moving on and moving to safer waters or somewhere safe. Now, in the meanwhile, while you are doing that, this card here shows me that the fates are going to be concocting something that will lead to this tower moment, see? Somewhere else where you are just vacated. So you are one of the lucky people who will be selected, or who are, what am I saying? Or who will just happen to miss this situation. But that knowledge is going to let you evacuate early, if you want to look at it that way. Meanwhile, the fates are going to be moving things so that this tower moment or this crumbling could happen elsewhere. Now I feel, let's look here. I feel that you're going to get lucky here. But I feel that it's almost like as you do that, you're going to be, it's almost like you're given this, how can I say this? Dear God, what does Spirit do? Infuse. They're going to implant an image. It's almost like you're getting this image, this safe image, and you're heading to that place. So again, this reading is very much, it's very strong in this one message, basically. All the cards are pointing to that. So if it sounds repetitive, you know what's up. So I don't think everyone is going to get this information, okay? I think only some people will, and you're one of those people. You're going to get this, you're going to get tipped off. Look at that, tipped off. And they're going to give you a map, basically, which is going to be the new idea. And you're going to head out to that place. Now, you might be asking yourself, I mean, I know I'm an Aries, and I know I'm super awesome, but why me, right? And the reason why is because everybody gets one, right? Just consider it that this is your lucky day, where everybody in life gets those moments where you're lucky if you get more than 3, maybe, where it's like, oh man, I was just in that situation and everyone got messed up, but I, for some reason, walked away unscathed. That's because you kind of had a lucky number this time. It was just your turn. Take a look at this. The way I see it is like this wheel that you turn and it's like do 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 do, right? And then ding, this time it lands on the feather. And here's the angel feather. Angel stepping in. Yes, you rang. So, right, you're getting lucky in this sense. You're being provided for, but it's definitely not something that is going to be extended to other people in your environment or your social circle. Now, what's going to be happening while everyone else is skidding around and trying to make do with whatever is happening for them? Well, you're kind of just going to be hanging out, doing stuff, I guess, doing whatever you want to do. Look, you're just relaxing, playing around, whereas everyone's like, where's my savings? Where's this? Where's that? Now, I want to make sure I tell you this, but I don't need to tell you this because you guys are all compassionate adults who think about other people. But if you do find yourself in a situation, if this resonates with you, and that you do find yourself in a situation where you are completely seeming to have a stroke of luck and missing whatever's going on that's completely affecting and devastating the people around you, please do have compassion and don't be like, anyone want to come to my party? Whereas everyone's like, we can't, we're focusing on trying to survive here, or whatever it is. So that's what I mean. So just have that wherewithal. Again, the last 3 that I'm getting here, same thing. They're showing here, oops, excuse me, I keep forgetting to sharpen this video. There you go. They're showing here these 2 birds. Pretty much it looks like they're evacuating the nest. So imagine like an earthquake, for example. I'm not saying there's an earthquake coming, but I'm saying for example, because these are birds. Imagine there's an earthquake and they sense it and they're like, boop, and they take off from the tree because they know that something's up, right? That's what I'm seeing is going to be happening for you. I feel at the same time you're going to be given a key. This looks like a hotel key almost like. So they're saying that you're being given a key to quote unquote relocate somewhere. Now, what could that mean? It could be simple as definitely some of you relocating because, weather conditions, or I've heard the word science. Could be science, whatever. But it could just signify that you are maybe deciding to take another project on instead of working on this project, and then you find out this project totally failed, and at work, or just it could be anything, but this is a key for you. And then the last thing is going to be this new place that you're going to be heading out to, literally or figuratively. So check it out. Remember, moving from this fiery zone into the mountains somewhere. Here you are in the mountains, sitting pretty while things are going through their own changes behind you, and literally here you are in the mountains. So I feel for this week that that's where you're going to be, just out there. Now, if it's figurative, then it means that for some reason, in some capacity, you're going to be removed from the freneticism of whatever's going to be going down, right? So anyway, I think that that's all that's coming through for Aries this week, and I am always pretty unsure about how this all resonates, so please do, if it does resonate at some point, do come back and press like, and if it doesn't, then maybe it wasn't for you, right? It doesn't mean press unlike, it just means it's not for you. But in any case, or shoot me an email. I do get emails sometimes saying that, yes, you were right, so thank you so much. And we'll end it here, okay? Thanks, Aries, and have a wonderful week. Bye.